Hello there and welcome to the 2017 Yorkshire Residential Property Awards. In this video you'll be hearing that the market here in Yorkshire is buzzing at the moment. The national house builders, as we know, are reporting record profits, and we are hearing news that new kids are coming onto the block. Smaller, medium-sized enterprises entering the world of development.
Traditionally, the UK residential property market's been dominated by volume house builders, and yet there's a push to diversify the sector to encourage SME developers into the market, particularly in terms of developing starter homes. The SME sector is very important. It can do things that the volume builders can't do, and that's not to disrespect anything that the volume guys have done, but certainly in terms of some of the smaller brownfield development, some of the innovation and high quality design that the SME sector can bring to the table. And it's very important that financiers understand that and look to support the sector moving forward.
I think you've got the small, medium-sized niche house builders who are looking at more rural, semi-rural settings, and they are looking at very much high quality, small scale little add-ons to small villages. Some are actually looking at the other angle and actually identifying the need for affordable homes in these areas and looking at innovative ways to deliver those.
I would say that the Yorkshire property market is actually very buoyant. They're doing some interesting schemes. There's a lot of partnering, a lot of JVing going on, which is really nice to see. But we're also seeing some of the national policies and strategic land policies coming forward to enable people to address some of the housing needs, such as the PRS and the Help to Buy, still very, very prevalent in the market at the moment.
I think there is a big confidence at the moment. I think that's caused by two big things. I think one is availability of funding, and secondly it's that planning policy is helping house building get going.
Well, I'm catching up on a spot of ironing now, and many of you will know this can be quite a solitary experience, but not in this development, because I am in Leeds' largest build-to-rent project, and it highlights a whole series of themes recognised at this year's awards. More of us are moving back into the city centres or edge of town. We want places that are affordable and also accessible. And a new word has come to the fore this year: placemaking. Really, it means that those projects have to blend in with existing communities, or like this place, create new communities where people can live, work, exercise and do their washing and ironing together.
So rather than just building a development and selling those apartments, we're creating places where people want to live and they want to interact with their neighbours. That could be in a more traditional environment where there is amenity space and public spaces, but equally it could be in a city centre apartment block where we're creating spaces where communities come together, be that gyms or cinemas or roof terraces, whatever it may be. But what we've seen is that placemaking has come much further up the agenda, and it's strategic placemaking at the inception of a project.
The general trend over the last 12 months, I would say, is the flight from the country into the city or the town. What makes it desirable for people to live in the towns and the cities is accessibility to everything. We all seem to lead these lives now where we like to go out after work, we like to go out at the weekends. If we don't have to get a train or a taxi, it's really convenient being in the city centre or the town.
This is Church Farm at Follyfoot near Harrogate, part of the Rudding estate, and this is how it used to look when it was an agricultural grain store. And this is how it looks now. I think you'll agree it's a perfect fusion of design and innovation, and because of its rural setting, a clever example of getting planning permission through permitted development.
It's not just design, it's how you live your life. For me, that's the way my job works. We've got things like electric cars coming in, so provisions for such things. Smart homes, the way they're heated, the way they're insulated. You know, design's just like the cherry on top, really. It's the structure and how that works and all the good work that the architects and the builders have done to get the designers to have a good product, really.
If we had no yardstick of measurement or anything to really achieve apart from a profit margin, people wouldn't tend to try and be innovative, to try and stand out from the next person. We probably wouldn't have started putting solar panels on the roofs of houses and electric car charging points in multi-storey car parks if somebody didn't think, I could win an award for this, I could get design kudos for this, I could get recognition outside of being a traditional 2 up, 2 down identical buildings. So I think it's vitally important for us to continue to recognise those people who are innovative, who design the best properties or offer solutions for our current problems, and reward them with the recognition that they deserve.
I think London and international should learn from Yorkshire rather than the other way around. I mean, we are doing some great things. We're still creating affordable housing, but we're still creating best-in-class housing as well. So they've got things to learn from us.
So yet again, it's been a fantastic and interesting year for the Yorkshire residential property market. Let's celebrate all our award winners this year. They've done some fantastic work and also helping to raise money for Variety, the children's charity. Bye for now.